You're listening to Dating Detours, where love gets messy, the stories get wild, and we talk about it with no filters. I'm your host, Marcus Toller. We're diving into the chaos of modern dating, one detour at a time. All right, welcome to another episode of Dating Detours. I'm your host, Mark, and Marcus, whichever you want to call me. And today we have with us...
Jessica.
And you know how we start this? Age, sex, location.
44, and I'm from Fredericksburg.
And we assume you're a female, born a female.
Yeah, I identify as a female.
Identify as a female.
From birth till now, yeah.
Okay. Well, you never know. I haven't had a guest yet that started out as a male that turned female, but you know, today's day and age, I just always gotta make sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll jump in then. So tell us, have you ever been married?
Yes, I'm married and divorced.
Married and divorced, just once?
Just once.
How old were you when you got married?
27. Got divorced in 2012.
So 27. How many years were you married?
5 years.
5 years. So you started a little bit later than the average 44-year-old, I would say.
Yeah.
Because most people are straight out of high school and early 20s. How long did y'all date before you got married?
About 3 years.
3 years? Okay. So it ain't bad. So we figure 13 years altogether then, give or take.
8. 5 and 3. 8.
5 and 3. Oh shit, I can't add. This is in the evening when my brain is mush from working on all the things. Okay, so how was it?
It was good in the beginning.
Right.
And, you know,
So it wasn't.
We were married for a year and had a baby, and I grew up and he didn't grow up. He still continued to party and drink and stay out all night.
Right.
All
Let
the
me
things.
move this up. I just don't trust it.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Oh, so you guys had a kid, and normally when we have kids and shit, we kind of chill and start doing adult things, but he didn't tend to do that.
No, I did all the adulting.
So you were...
So then I felt like I had 2 kids.
Right. So now you're taking care of the kid, the husband, the house.
Uh-huh.
All
And
the things. And working.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, did he work at least?
He did. He worked.
Okay. So you didn't have to pay all the bills.
Though I felt like I did because he would spend all of our money on the bar.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long before you were like, you know what, this is enough?
It was year 5. So our kid was 4, and I started getting suspicious of like.
Had that lady tingly sense.
Yeah, my
going
spidey
on.
senses were going off.
The lady
and
senses.
I would like walk in the room and he'd slam his laptop down.
Ooh, yeah, it's never a good sign.
Yeah,
Never.
hide his phone and wouldn't let me use his phone one time when we were in his truck. And so he actually went to the bowling alley one night and he left his phone on the kitchen counter upside down. It kind of blended in. He's like frantically looking all over the house for his phone. And I'm like, no, haven't seen it, no. And
so that's when you went in?
Yeah,
investigation mode.
He left, and I investigated his phone, and that day he had answered 2 ads on Craigslist for sex.
Wow.
Not 1, 2.
Wow. Craigslist days, man. That was some crazy stuff going on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I used to look at that stuff for entertainment, for science purposes.
He was not doing it for science purposes. So one of the ads
was literally going to respond like, pick me.
Yeah, no, he did. So one of the ads was a married couple.
Oh, nice.
And then the other one was a woman, which I contacted. And when I contacted her, she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm into women. I'm like, clearly you're not.
Right.
You weren't this day.
You weren't this day, buddy. Oh, man. Dating, man. Yeah, Craigslist was a good time. All right, so then that's over. What year was this finally done?
We got a divorce in 2012, and that's when I moved to Virginia.
2012, moved to Virginia. Man, you fucked up there.
I moved here from Florida.
You definitely messed up.
I just figured the state's not big enough for both of us.
Right. No, my best friend lives in Florida, and he's always like, it's so funny because every time his money gets all jacked up or like it's slow at work, he's like, man, I think we'll come home, and then as soon as the money cracks, man, I'm never coming back to Virginia. And I'm like, yeah, especially from Florida. Yeah. So 2012, you come to Virginia. Mm-hmm. How long before you started dating again?
I started dating somewhere in 2013, like in the middle of the year probably.
Okay.
And I dated somebody for about 2.5 years.
Okay, so you jumped into a long term.
Mm-hmm. And then we broke up.
Right. How was that? What happened?
So he was younger, and I just kind of felt like, it was like 6 years older than him, and I kind of felt like I was in a different place professionally, and I didn't want any more children.
Right.
He didn't have any more children.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, so I just felt like we were in a different place.
Yeah.
And we were on vacation, actually, and I was working, and he called me a greedy motherfucker while we're on vacation, and I was like, mental note, yeah. When we got home, I got out of the truck, and I said, by the way, we're done.
I catch that a lot. Everybody's like, when's it going to be enough? When's enough money enough? And I'm like, I don't know when I can do whatever the hell I want and not have to look at my bank account balance. That's kind of when it becomes enough.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to grow myself in my career.
Right. It's funny how people like look at that like as like a bad thing. Because especially if they're not there. Because if they were, they'd be like, well, fuck, if you're working, I guess I'll pull my computer out and do some work too.
Yeah.
That's how I do. Right. That's how I do. I'm like, well, shit.
You're going to check emails? I'm checking mine too.
I guess I'm checking emails too then. I got some shit to do. Let's grab some beer, dinner, and fucking get some shit done.
Yeah.
But that's not how
That's not
goes.
where he was.
Nah, it never goes like that. And especially like, what were you doing at the time for like work?
So I worked for family, but they owned a pest control company, and
so it's kind of
so
like
we were
entrepreneur type shit.
Yeah, trying to grow the business, and at that very particular moment, I was working on a large quote for a client.
Yeah, no, like that's got to get done. Like it's like my sign up here. So I got money never sleeps. People are like, what do you mean? And I'm like, it doesn't. If a big deal comes in at fucking 11 o'clock at night and I see it, I'm going to work it.
You don't get to turn it off.
No. So like, I'll get back to that $1 million tomorrow. No, someone else is going to get it.
That's right.
And people don't understand that. I'm like, well, why don't you ever clock out? And I'm like, because I'm the boss and the boss can't clock out.
Yeah, you don't get to.
When you're on 9 to 5 status, you can come home and clock out. And
that's where he was. He was on this.
Yeah, so they don't realize that. I mean, he could have did anything but say that. I mean, anything would have been better than that. Shit.
I mean, I was laying on a lounge chair by the pool. I wasn't bothering anybody.
Greedy bitch. That's why you're always working. I'm like,
no, it was greedy motherfucker.
Oh, well, at least it didn't call you a bitch.
No. But it's okay. Enough. I have come to terms that I am a greedy motherfucker. All I want to do is work, and I'm cool with it.
Me too. It's like when I got burned up in the group, the Are We Dating the Same Guy group a couple of weeks ago. That was one of the, I've just been slowly unpacking it on episodes instead of just going all out on it.
I actually have been following that.
Yeah, it was just, they finally deleted it, by the way.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I guess I got it fired up to where they're like, well, he's
not going to let this go.
And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just going to throw it all out there. And like, you can believe it or not. There's no proof.
I actually invited you to another page on Facebook. Yeah, like.
Was it a co-ed one?
No, it was like crazy Facebook, crazy dating profiles.
I think I've seen that. But yeah, one of the comments was like, and he works a lot. And I'm like.
And how is that negative?
Right, that's supposed to be an insult. Like, I don't get it. And he'll give you a glorified position at his company.
Oh, I saw that comment.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I mean, if you don't have a glorified job, and I'm trying to help you build yourself up, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's always funny because, like, again, Captain Sabaho, that's like my old character, and then I slip up like once a year and fall into it, and I'm like, put the cape on for a second, and I'm like. It's so funny. Like, there's probably over here on the clipboard. We're not gonna pull it out, but I'll be like, "Do you know how much bills you pay a month? Like, what's your overhead?" And they're always like, I don't really know." And I'm like, "How do you not know your overhead?" So I'll make them write it down like on a board, and then I'm always like, "It's cheaper to just pay your bills for you because if I had an assistant, I'm gonna have to pay more." And all my friends always laugh, and they're like, "Dude, I'm like, well, I'm being for real. Like, if their bills are like $2,000 a month, that's nothing compared to what I would have to pay a full-time assistant. But they can never hang, so it is what it is. Yeah. All right, so you had a 2-3 year relationship. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got a long gap there. That's like 2013 to now.
No, just 2015.
So 2015, mm-hmm. So that's a 11 years. How many more relationships you think you had between then and now? So
I met someone in 2015. We ended up living together. We bought a house.
Damn.
Got engaged.
Okay.
So he was a very type A personality.
What does that mean? I'm always confused on these personality types.
Like, everything had to be like super OCD.
So everything had to be a certain way.
Yeah, and like kind of controlling. Like there was times.
Like he's the boss type thing.
Mm-hmm. There was times that like I would be at home and he would be at work and he would look on the camera and be like,
not one of those.
Yes, and he would be like, if you're gonna sit there and watch TV, you should do XYZ. And I'm like, for real?
First of all, why do we got cameras in the living room? I hate that. Ring cams and cams around the perimeter are one thing, but like putting cameras in the house so we can watch each other when we're not around, it just, to me, like, I don't know, man. If I got to do all that, I'm not feeling good about it. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? I know other people that have that similar, and I'm just like, I'm not going to throw them under the bus, but put it this way, it's one of those, I don't know, I got to call and ask if I can go do something. And I'm like, oh, because there's a camera watching you.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, dude, that sounds like a prison.
Yeah, no, so no more cameras. Like, I have like 2 hard, fast rules. No cameras and no
cameras
joint
in the
checking.
house. Yeah, definitely no joint checking. Never, ever that.
Those are dirty words.
Yes, very dirty. I'll let you take my card and use it if I have to.
I'll Cash App you.
Right, or I'll Venmo you, Cash App you. But yeah, we're not sharing cards. No. I had an ex way back in the day that was, God bless her soul, she was a drug addict, and I'm one of those people where I'll hang you out to dry. I'm like, let me throw you the bait and let you hang yourself. And I was just like, let me see. Because you know how people are. They always make you look. They always try to make us feel like we're crazy. Nah, you're tripping. Mm-hmm. I'm like, so I miscounted like $300 in cash. Nah, I'm not crazy. I know how much money I got. So I sent him to the bank with a check and some cash. I'm like, yeah, go make this deposit for me while you're out and about. Well, let's just say cash never made it to the bank. And they're like, the ATM must have ate it. And I'm like, yeah, it would if you put it in there. And then put it in my account and give me credit for it.
That's not how that works.
Right. So I call the bank right in front of them. I'm like, well, I'm just going to have to call the bank and figure out what happened. No big deal. I'm sure they'll pull the camera footage and you can just see their face like, oh, shit. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking to myself, like, you didn't think this through very well. Mm-mm. At all. It'd have been better if you'd have been like, I left the car unlocked and went inside to get cigarettes or something and the money was gone. You know? Yeah. So it's just, yeah.
Or just own it.
Yeah, just own it. Well, no, she later did own it and be like, hey, I got a drug problem. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of knew that like 6 months ago.
I knew that when I gave you $300.
Yeah, exactly. I knew when that money didn't come back and you were gone all day.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of figured that went to your problem. But yeah, so I feel you there. Like, we're not combining checking accounts. I don't want to combine anything. I'm like, I want to do it if I ever got married, which I probably won't at this point. If I did though, I want to do a prenup in like, it's going to be a different type of prenup. It's going to be like, what's yours is yours. What's mine is mine. Anything we build together, we'll split it later. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, I just think that at like this point in my life, like as a later adult,
right,
mature adult,
yeah, right.
Like it should be like,
we'd like to think we're mature.
Like one household account, and then like you have an account,
have your own.
I have an account.
Yeah, that makes sense too. They have a household account. It's kind of like having a business account, right? There's a payroll account. Mm-hmm. You know, same thing. Like, yeah, we'll have a house account for all the bills. Mm-hmm.
So if I want to go over to the Ulta and buy $100 of makeup, it's my business.
Exactly. Don't mess with me. I do what I want. It's my money. My half of the bills are in the accounts.
Yeah.
and we'll put the vacation fund in there, grocery money, all the things.
We'll save in that one. But...
Yeah, exactly. And then have your own. Instead, people play that game. Well, smart people play this game of where I'm going to start putting some money away. This relationship don't seem like it's going to work out too good. But then there's so many, I say this all the time, and not to bash women, obviously. So many women that don't have jobs and stuck in marriages. So they can't get away. There's no money.
Yeah.
And their parents are done because they're like, it's your sixth husband and I'm tired of bailing you out. You know what I mean?
I mean, to be fair, you would think after number 6 that you wouldn't repeat the same mistakes over and over and over.
Who was that I was talking to? I was talking to a friend the other day. Their mom's been married 9 times.
Wow.
I was like, that's a record. I don't know anyone else. So
if you're married that many times, do you think they went through like a ceremony every time, or?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe like the last 5 were like courthouse deals? Yeah,
probably. I mean, being the wedding DJ, like when I do older people that are on like their 3rd marriage, I already know what the conversation's like now. They're like, we're not trying to spend a lot of money. It's not going to be a big deal. Last one's like, we're not even having alcohol. We're doing it on a Sunday. And I'm just like, so what you're saying is it's going to be the boringest wedding ever. And you want me to give you a discount on top of it.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what I did because it was a Sunday. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing shit on a Sunday. I mean, I could stay home and just lay on the couch and rest. But
or you could
go make $1,000. Money never sleeps. That's right. That's right. So I did it, and we were done like 2 hours before the thing was over.
Wow, the wedding was
Yeah, because they're like, yeah, we'll run to about 10, and I'm like, no, we won't.
No, we're out of here at 8.
As soon as the cake gets cut, we're out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
sure
there was no alcohol.
Yeah, what's their point? So yeah, but 9 marriages, man, that's just crazy. So now you got 2 engagement rings.
I do.
We were talking before we started that you're collecting.
I have a collection.
You got the collection.
Well, so technically, okay, so my husband, that engagement ring turned wedding ring, I actually pawned that one.
You should always pawn the first one.
Well, I did, and it was really symbolic because I pawned it on Independence Day.
Nice. I'm here for that.
Yeah. So I don't have that one, but I do have 2.
I mean, you got a good story with that one, though, so I kind of almost count it.
Yeah.
I almost count it.
So then there's 3, I guess, technically.
Yeah. I joke with everybody, like, when I'm doing, like, events where there's a lot of females, I'll be like, I do divorce parties, and I still haven't got to do one yet, but, man, I'd almost do one for free. Almost, ladies, almost, because I know some of you guys out there thinking, like, I need a divorce party.
Yeah.
And you do. You need to celebrate.
Maybe the lady who has the 9th marriage, if she gets divorced.
That one I would do for free.
Yeah,
I would document that.
Definitely have to do that.
Yeah, I'd have to document that and, like, probably could call out the news station and, like, get coverage for it. It's like, woman in Virginia's been married 10 times and she's divorced again.
She just must be great at bouncing back because I
don't know. I don't know. I can't even wrap my head around it. As I'm sitting here trying to process it again, I'm just like, how does that even work? And how far I got to go back to my friend and get more info on this. I'm like, you know what? We're going to have another convo about this.
We need an update on
this. I need more information.
Yeah.
I'm about to get her on the podcast to tell her mom's story and her story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Or just her mom.
Yeah, that's a whole episode by itself, probably.
You could probably do 9 episodes, actually.
Right. One for every marriage.
You'd be ready for like the rest of the year.
Rest of the year, man. Yeah. So, all right, fast forward. 2 more engagements, 2015.
To about 2020, like toward the end of COVID.
So into COVID.
Yeah, we broke up.
So many people got like divorced and broke up over COVID.
That's a terrible time.
Terrible. It was a terrible time to be with someone. I'm glad I had a really good COVID love story.
Okay.
It was great. I enjoyed it until, we started coming out of COVID and they're like, no, and we broke it off.
Reality set in.
Right. Because then it's like, oh shit, I don't gotta sit at home with you anymore. I gotta get back to what I was doing. But COVID, man, like everyone got stuck with each other. And then you realize like, you know what, I don't like you as much as I thought I did because now I got to spend all my time with you.
Yeah.
So I just can't even imagine, like, I think my Google mic is off. Google, hey Google. Yeah, it's off. Damn it. I was literally going to ask Google, like, how many divorces we had over COVID. Mm-hmm. I'd imagine it's high.
I'd say it's high too. There's no way, like you spent that long and locked up in the house with somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fortunate, so we were considered essential, so I still went to work every day. He was an essential worker.
That's good.
Yeah, because he worked in the fire service, so...
Oh, yeah, well, then that's not too bad.
Yeah, so we weren't stuck in the house together, which probably would have escalated things, actually.
Probably would have made it worse. Probably would have been done a year earlier. Yeah, a year earlier, probably. That would have cut it down a little bit more. So now we're 2020. Mm-hmm. So what was the overall thing that you were just like, you know what, I'm done with this? You said he was bossy and like, you know, the whole OCD thing and like, you know, calling in shots from the camera. Yeah,
it really wasn't even anything like particular that happened.
You were just like
we were camping like over Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
And he walked in on a conversation where me and one of my girlfriends were like, I was like, I just don't think we'll ever actually get married, even though I had the ring. And he apparently did not care for that comment at all.
Well, I mean,
even though I wasn't saying like I wanted to break up, or I was just like, I don't think we'll ever actually get married. I'm just gonna wear this ring forever.
Right. I mean, in his defense on that one, I don't know if I would have. So he broke up with you after that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have broke up, but at the same time, I probably would have. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have went well after that. I probably, in the back of my head, I would have always been like, this chick don't even really want to marry me. She don't love me. Why she even take the ring?
I just didn't need a piece of paper.
Right. I mean, I feel that too. Like, I'm in my 40s, man. Like, do I need a wedding? My mom and dad are dead, so nobody's paying for it. I don't have anybody to front the bill.
Yeah.
Like, that part alone makes me not want to get married.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to have a cool wedding, it's going to be expensive. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm kind of like, get a piece of paper and throw a party in a field or something. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I look back on it now and I think that, you know, we never talked about like when we were going to get married or how we were going to get married.
So maybe, so he probably just put a ring on your finger to kind of like claim you.
It almost felt like that, yeah.
And
so
like, and then he
here you go, yes, you know, I'll marry you, and then we'll never talk about it again.
Right. Yeah, because most of the time when you get engaged, like, it starts the process.
It never started the process.
Well, then why the hell did he even get mad then that he walked in on that convo?
I don't know.
He could have just been like, you know what, you're probably right, but keep the ring and let's just be together.
Yeah, no,
it probably would have been all right.
Yeah.
Could have just got a promise ring. Like, do people still do promise rings?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I think every engagement is a broken promise for me. So.
Right. Oh, all right. So that was the end of that. Mm-hmm. Probably was good then because, you know, you deep down it sounded like you were kind of over it anyway.
I think I knew deep down that it wasn't going to be.
That's why you were having the convo, obviously.
Yeah, where I just didn't want to make a commitment to a marriage because I don't want to get married to get a divorce again. I'm not trying to rack up 9.
Nah, we're not trying to grow our body count. And when I say body count, like marriages, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
we don't need like certificate counts over here. Like how many? Look, have it. There you go. Get a room and have like all the rings in like little frames.
Yeah.
And then have the certificates up on the wall and put like big stamps on them. Canceled.
So you think the lady with 9 marriages has all 9 of her engagement rings?
Man, that's a good question.
That is a good question. You should write these questions down.
I'm stacking questions for my friend, man. Because this is a lot of good stuff now that I'm thinking about it.
Me too.
Like, why did I think of this when I was talking to her? I should have been on top of it and got her booked. Like, I got to get you in the podcast.
Yeah. I'm super curious.
I am too. We're going to follow up on it because I'm like, 9 rings? That's a good collection. Like, I don't even know if anybody's even won... I don't even know that anyone in sports has won 9 championships.
9
to have 9 rings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That might be the biggest ring collection of anything. Like, you know, because marriage is kind of a sport.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here monetarily adding it up in my head, like.
Right, even on the low end, we're talking 10K. You know what I mean? At least 10K worth of rings.
Yeah.
That's like a little mini, like, you know, give that to your kid for
nest egg.
Yeah, it's definitely a nest egg. Like, you can do a lot of things with that. So 2020.
So he's gone.
He's gone. Then... And how long before you start dating again after that one?
So this is where it gets a little
funny.
Yeah.
Gets really interesting.
Yeah, this is where it gets really interesting. So the guy that called me the greedy motherfucker.
Okay.
He pops back.
He circles back around.
He circles back around. And
oh my god.
He's like sends like a Facebook message out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, just checking on you."
I don't know why we do that shit. We all do it. Girls do it too, and I'm just like. Especially in his situation, I'm like, you might as well just be like, checking in to see if you're still a greedy motherfucker.
He didn't say that. But I did think that.
That's what I'm saying. Are you thinking that?
I'm the same person.
Right. I'm like, are you thinking that in your head? I know I am always when like, it's so funny when people circle back. I'm always like quick to like just poke the bear and be like, yep, I'm still the asshole you thought I was.
Yeah.
Still doing the same shit. Still right there where you left me.
Yeah. It started out as a friends with benefits kind of situation, which was cool for a while.
Those are always fun in the beginning. Those are fun until they're not. That's just how it always goes. I don't know anyone, I've never had a conversation about friends with benefits where, you know what? No, I have a friends with benefits person that's been off and on for, I want to say about 10 years. And it's not bad. We've had some, little scuffs, like tiffs.
So you have had a longer relationship with your friends. I
have a real relationship.
You had a real relationship.
Yeah, and you actually, we have a mutual friend. That's who it is. I just had to think about that. I was like, you know what? Me and her have had a few little disagreements here and there, but no, it's fun. It's so funny, and she'll probably listen because she stalks the podcast. So I'm not talking any crazy bad stuff about her. I enjoy her friends with benefits.
We cannot say anything bad about anybody because there's too many people in Fredericksburg that know us.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed the friends with benefits off and on. It's normally she'll get a boyfriend, and then obviously you can't bring your friends with benefits into the relationship. I guess you could nowadays.
Yeah.
You could.
Anything goes.
Anything goes. There's no rules.
I think the rules are what you make them.
They are, because everybody knows I'm crazy as shit. I would be the one to try to test it. And be like, so I was just curious, how you feel about bringing a friends with benefits into the relationship? You can bring yours too. It's fine. We can all hang out, We can do brunch together and stuff and, whatever, fuck it. So that, she would get in relationships, I'd have to fall back, and then in between, we'd have our little fun. And, we're actually friends, too.
Yeah.
There's been a few times that we've hung out, we didn't hook up. Out of
only a few times.
A few. But it's funny because I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And trying to spark the convo to get it going. And she'll be like, I'm trying to be good. And I'm like, so I'm like bad? I'm confused. You know what I mean? Girls are weird. Y'all are weird because she's like...
I think she means she's trying not to make bad decisions.
Right, yeah, but I'm like, friends with benefits is the bad decision here.
But we're friends.
Exactly, we're friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, how's that a bad decision? It's like, sounds a pretty good decision to me. Like, and I'm always like, hey, if we increased their visits more, we probably wouldn't date. We'd be good. Mm-hmm. We'd be good because we're hanging out enough. You know what I mean? For me, at least. I'm like, all right, just trying to have fun and go back to what I was doing.
So technically, you've been dating her for 10 years.
I guess. I never really thought about that.
Without having to, buy her Valentine's gifts.
Yeah, no gifts. No gifts. No. I mean, I've spent plenty of money. You know?
Not sharing a closet.
Never shared a closet. Never left any clothes at her house. She's never left any at mine. Never had any, awkward combos, really. No.
Maybe she's the one.
She might actually be, but she's really emotional. I'm sorry.
We're all emotional, though.
She's really emotional. Yeah. I'm like, that's probably why we haven't went anywhere, because I'm like, and it's funny, we were just talking last episode, my friend's mom that I had on, she's like, Virgos are not good at being there for people. And I'm like, you know what? You're actually right, because I'm not the best person. Even with my daughter in the beginning when I had her full time, she's like, what the hell? You're not helping.
So
and
no
I'm
empathy on your side.
I mean, I've got better at it, but for the most part, no. Especially when it's the like self-inflicted shit. Like, oh, that dude broke your heart. You were bitching about it for 6 months.
Yeah, so you're better off.
What do you think was going to happen? He was just going to stop being a dick? It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we know deep down the things that you just said, but that's not what we want to hear.
Well, then that's the thing everybody always says. My therapist says that she's all, well, it was a she, now it's a dude, but whatever. Every time I have that convo with a therapist, they're like, well, no one wants to hear that. And I'm like,
wait, the therapist, was it he and now it's a she?
No. I had a she and now I got a he.
Oh, so it's a different therapist. Okay. Because I was going to say, that's a whole other podcast.
That is a whole other podcast, or at least the episode. Well, no, when I first started going to therapy, it's so funny. My story is funny with that. After COVID, the one that broke my heart and was like, I need therapy. I don't know what's going on. This sucks. So I go to the website, ThriveWorks here locally in Fredericksburg, and I picked the hottest girl on the website because I was just like, I don't want to talk to somebody that, like, I don't know. Guys are weird like that, I'm like, she's the hottest one. So I signed up, and then I get there.
No mind that she didn't graduate or anything like that.
Yeah, no, who cares?
She could have just posted her picture on Facebook and be like, I'm a therapist.
Well, you know what I learned now is that they go through apprenticeships to become therapists.
Okay.
So they're getting their hours in. And I actually think she wasn't a complete therapist yet.
But she was hot.
Okay. And I was like, you know what? She's got to be good if she's hot. She's got to be good at something. She's probably a good listener. And even if she like tells me shit I don't want to hear, like looking at her, I make it like easier to bear with.
Okay.
So I get there, and it turns out she's like, so I'm she goes, I'm a sex and relationship therapist. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. But then I was like, you know what? I need this.
Yeah.
I need this. I think everyone should go see one of those. Because there's a difference between a therapist and a sex and relationship therapist.
Okay.
Whole different ballgame. Because since then, I haven't had another one of her. I've just had regular therapists that talk about ADHD and childhood trauma, all the other shit.
This is enlightening.
Yeah. So I'm like, those actually suck. Because those are the ones that are like, well, let's figure out what the root of the problem is. And I'm like,
you have daddy issues.
I got mommy issues.
Okay.
Because I didn't have a mom growing up. So, I look for moms in my girlfriends. And I think somebody said that in one of the comments too. They said I'm a princess and I want to be held. I'm like,
everybody wants to be held.
I just like cuddling. Shit.
I mean, they were like after you back.
They were, dude. They were going hard. I'm like, damn.
I just felt like I could just grab a bowl of popcorn and, and just sit back and watch.
So if it would have been a co-ed group, somebody would have jumped in there with the Michael Jackson popcorn comment that we like to leave, the gift.
I almost did, but I was I don't want to engage.
You should have.
I don't want all these bitches coming after me.
Right. No, you just do the anonymous thing. That's the new thing, right?
No, I don't post anonymously. Like, if
so
you don't have the balls to say it under your name, don't say it at all.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut, Linda. Yeah. Shit, Karen. So anyway, I go to this therapist and, she starts unpacking all the things and she's like, because the person that hurt me that time was like, I didn't hurt you, you hurt yourself. I was like, that don't sound right. And then I took it to therapy and she's like, she's right. You allowed her to hurt you, so technically you did it to yourself. I'm like, fuck both of y'all. Like,
we're not friends. I'm taking my ball and going home.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. But it did get me thinking. So now, like, when shit don't work out, I'm just like, well, I did that one to myself. Yeah. But that was a whole experience in itself. I recommend everyone go to a relationship therapist. Doesn't mean you'll act on it and do what they tell you, but, it'll make you more aware.
Yeah.
Of the fuckery.
Yeah. Maybe you'll think twice before you make a bad decision. Kind of thing.
Maybe. Time and a half.
Nah.
Probably not. Probably not. Because, in the heat of the moment, all the common sense goes out of our head.
Yeah.
As soon as we get an attraction going, we're like, well, who gives a fuck? Yeah. I'm attracted.
We're like, you think to yourself, this is going to be really bad for me. And you're like, fuck it, I'm doing it anyways.
Well, I say that every time, like, after really good sex with someone for the first time, or like the second or third, I'm like, because the first time might just be a fluke. You know what I mean? And then it happens 2 or 3 times. Then I'm like, I remember looking at the last person. And I'm like, this is bad. Like Michael Jackson bad. And then they just started laughing. And I'm like, no, this is really bad.
Yeah.
This is how shitty relationships start with lust. Yeah. Because you don't know at that point. Your brain's clouded. Mm-hmm. You're not evaluating, like, is this person, like, a good partner? Do they got their shit together? Like, we're not interviewing them no more. We're just like, oh yeah, sex is great. When can we do that again? I've
had that too.
Yeah. That's the worst.
Yeah.
I call it the demon sex.
So we actually my family coined a phrase for that for me.
Yeah.
Dick dazzled.
Dick dazzled.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I call it demon pussy.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Excuse my language.
I recently had that too.
I'm just like, I don't like when you're in that mode, you don't even care how toxic it is. You're just like, you know what? I just want some of it. You know what I mean? It's like, I just want it. I don't care. I don't care what the cost is. It's like, we're just going to deal with it later. Yeah. So that's really bad. I'm starting to meet people that are like being celibate, like during their dating journey. And I'm like, how does that work? I guess just one person putting their foot down and saying, I don't have sex during dating until it's serious. But I'm thinking to myself, I probably wouldn't go too far with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay. But I think there's like a cutoff point at some
right. I mean, like back in school and stuff.
There's gotta be a good balance.
Yeah,
like,
back in high school.
I'm not gonna go buy a car without test driving.
Exactly. Like back in high school, I think girls had these rules and standards, and like, oh yeah, we're not having sex for like the first 3 months and stuff. And I even remember in high school, like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, you had to work really hard for it back then. You
did have to work really hard because they were really in their feelings, especially like if they were little Christian girls and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not even supposed to have sex at all, and you're definitely not getting it anytime soon.
I don't know what the balance to that is, though.
I don't either, especially now as adults. How do you balance that?
Yeah.
Because I do believe first date sex is not a good idea, like even as a guy. Because like I'm going to not really have a lot of respect for you after that.
Right, because
in the back of my head, I'm like,
she does this all the time.
Right. I'm like, how many Tinder dates did she bang last week?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the first thing in my head. And it's funny, like, recently.
And as a chick, you're thinking,
I'm like, how far are we?
He just wants to bang me and then we're done.
I mean, I got this little trick where I'm like, how far are we into the episodes? People ain't going to listen for like 30 minutes. I feel like we're like 30 minutes in. Yep. So I recently met someone that I knew for a while and always had like a thing for him. But like now come to find out, she thought I was a dick. And I'm like, well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Was she on Facebook? On that troll on YouTube?
No, she don't do Facebook. To the point where I was talking to myself for the last 5 years in her inbox. It was one of those. And I'm like, look, I've been hitting you up for like 5 years.
So that's the friend with benefits. That's what he did. Like after we broke up.
Just kept poking
in 2015, like he would randomly pop
just
up like,
poking.
Hey, just checking on you. Hey, just checking on you. And then it just so happened that when he checked on me that time,
you were like,
I was like, well, hey, I could actually use a friend right now.
Right.
And it like
with a little bit of benefit.
Yes, so that's how it started, and then it turned into a relationship. And then he asked me to marry him.
Jesus.
And then things just went downhill.
Friends with benefits to a marriage never sounds good. Never.
So that was round 2.
Except for, here, I will throw this into the universe. My 10-year friends with benefits, like, I've kind of like hinted around to her, like, we should make this a thing. But it never does turn into a thing. So, I mean, maybe we could one day. I'm just saying.
Maybe she needs a hint.
Maybe she does. I don't want to make it too big of a hint, though. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be like desperate about it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we should turn this up a notch. And then she's pretty emotional, so it goes back to that. But I would try.
Hook her up with the sex therapist.
That's a good idea. Good idea.
Maybe they give out gift certificates for Valentine's Day. Yeah, referrals. Yeah.
I might get some money for sending a referral, you know. Maybe I'll just pay for a first visit, you know, whatever. Here's your gift. Here's the
Valentine's Day.
Right, here's a Valentine's Day gift and your Christmas present from all the years, like everything piled into one. So it's only like $100 to go see it.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't shit. Unless you got a lot of problems and you have to go every week for your whole life, then, you know, it's a bill.
Yeah, well,
it's like a car.
You ain't got to make that commitment.
No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so anyway, back to the story. And I'm going home with her. And it's so funny. She's like, you know, you're pretty cool and things, but you could be more humble. And I'm like, what? Be more humble? I'm like the most humble dude I know. Like, I got imposter syndrome. I don't even like bragging online about shit. And I think a lot of people mistake entrepreneurs when we post about things that we're like, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
No, it's freaking marketing.
Right.
It's really marketing.
Right. Like I need to put myself out there to get business.
Right.
And if I don't do that,
I have to keep reminding people what the hell I do.
Yeah.
But I think people that are not really entrepreneurs kind of think that we're just fucking bragging about ourselves.
Yeah.
So we got through that. I knew it was going to happen. Well, you guys see our makeshift hole covered up. We had...
it lasted longer than I thought.
It did last longer than what I thought, too. And we did have the futon pulled out far enough to not hit us in the head. Even though when I heard it, I was like, oh, shit, it's about to hurt. Yeah, we tried to MacGyver some things. You're old enough to know the MacGyver reference.
Yeah. I'm old.
For the kids, I guess it's like we Jimmy rigged it. I don't even know what kids call it because they don't do shit like that.
No, it's probably like Skibbity Reserves.
We rizzed it.
I don't know.
So anyway, I ended up going home with her, and she just went out of her way to tell me like 3 times that she's only had one night stand in her life. And I'm confused because, again, I don't have a lot of game. I'm not good at dating. I'm not good at these things. And I'm like thinking to myself, what does this mean? I later asked ChatGPT. Like, I shouldn't even say that, but I did. And ChatGPT...
That's not a great idea.
ChatGPT told me that most likely, like 65% she wanted to sleep with me. And she was telling me this to kind of be like, hey, I'm not a slut. If we do this, that don't mean that I normally do it. She was trying to like pre-defend herself, I guess. And, you know, I was just like, you know what? It's one of those first night things where I'm like, I'm not doing this anyway because it's the first time we've hung out.
Right.
So I waited. And then she, like, for once, like, because we have mutual best friends type thing.
Okay.
We're in like a circle of people, and her friend and my friend, I see our mutual friend, and she's like, oh my God, I don't know what you did, but you really like did a number. She's all about you. And I'm like, why? Because I didn't sleep with her. She's like, yeah, probably. I'm like, because I'm not the normal douchebag.
Right.
Like,
then there was a second date?
Yeah. Then we hooked up.
Okay.
So we did it right, you know? No.
So what I got from that whole story is...
Yeah, give me the girl analyzation.
Okay. First of all, ChatGPT is the new magic 8-ball.
Yes. Because it was right. I could have. I know I could have.
Yeah.
And the fact that she was so excited that I didn't proves that she kind of wanted to the first time.
Yeah, she definitely wanted to the first time.
Yeah, and she was just trying to like not see.
So the formality of it was, let me just wait till the second time?
Pretty much, because I was like, this is confusing. We were both drinking all night, and it's like really late in the morning, and I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna avoid this time, because and truthfully, I didn't even know if there'd be a second time, because like all through the week there was really no communication, and then I'm on Facebook, and then finally I figured out she just doesn't communicate on Facebook.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, I kind of knew that from like the 5-10 years of me talking to myself in your inbox.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've kind of had like a little thing for you for a long time. She's like,
a little?
Right.
I mean, 5 years worth is not a little. You would definitely have a big thing.
Big crush.
Yeah.
And she's like, and I'm like,
check your messages.
Yeah, check your messages. She's like, oh, damn. And I'm like, well, and ladies, men, here's my point from the whole thing. My takeaway was stop judging people by the book, like the cover.
Yeah.
Because the whole time she's like, he's just another musician that's a dickhead and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, see, if we would have sat down and had that combo 5 years ago, imagine all the good sex we could have at least had. Like, at the bare minimum. So, I think we're good now. You know, she still don't communicate. That bothers me. But
So call her.
She don't answer the phone. She works like 7 days a week in her defense. 2 jobs.
Don't we all?
True. I mean, but I have the luxury of like 2 o'clock today when I messaged you. I was like, hey, I know you had booked for 6, but I'm kind of done today.
Yeah, I didn't have anything going on there either.
You're like, well, I got
cool, let's do it now.
I was like, let's just do it now. I was like, because I'm kind of over this Monday already.
Yeah, me too.
Mondays tend to be like laundry and house chores, but I did my laundry like Thursday last week, so it like carried me through.
Yeah, I was out late last night. I didn't get home till like 2:30.
Wow.
Got up at 8. So
let's talk about that.
No, let's not talk about that.
Well, no, let's get back on track. So 2015, dude circles back around.
Mm-hmm.
End up getting married. That goes until we already talked about that. That was 2020. Y'all split during the COVID.
Then he circles around. The other guys
the original guy.
Yeah, he
so
circles
2
back.
guys ago. I feel like we're playing Uno now. What is it, like 2 back?
Yeah.
Or whatever that is.
No, just
Uno?
1 back.
Oh, just 1 back.
Just 1 back.
Okay.
So like there was a whole 5-year relationship in between our first and the second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he circles back. He caught you slipping, and you're like, all right, whatever. Let's try again. Mm-hmm. So this is the guy you're currently with?
No.
Oh. The plot thickens.
Yeah.
The plot keeps thickening.
We were supposed to get married last year. Okay. And in February of last year, I was just like, this is not working for me.
Not feeling it.
Not feeling it. He lives an hour away, and
yeah, I'm not big on that.
Yeah, the commute, like
that's too much.
I mean,
that's a whole nother job.
It's fine. Like it's not that big a deal.
No,
it's just that like it was very
Well, it becomes one-sided, I feel like, when
well, no, we were supposed to move in together.
Oh,
and
it kept getting delayed.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you know, this
Stalling.
happened, and I'll do it after Christmas, and then this happened, and I just felt like, I'm like, he's never gonna move, and this is not ever gonna progress, and
so what's the point?
Yeah, and he wasn't emotionally available. Like I was just going through some stuff with my career, and I really just, you really just want to talk to somebody.
Right. Yeah.
About what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
He never wanted to talk on the phone. It was always like text messaging.
See, I hate that
and
shit
I'm like,
too, man.
I'm not having a relationship over text messages.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Call me.
That's me with dating profile, like online dating.
Yeah.
They want to fucking text and they want to message back and forth. And I'm like, I've got like a 3-day fucking limit on that. Like first 3 days. But if we can't have like a solid, like, hey, let's grab coffee. Hey, let's grab a drink. Mm-hmm. Let's meet in person. Hey, let's FaceTime. Yeah. Hey, let's talk on the phone.
No, I like to talk on the phone, FaceTime.
Yeah, like I'm trying to fill you out a little bit. Like, see what's up. Mm-hmm. Are you real? Are you a crypto guy? Or like, because, now it's girls are OnlyFans girls. They're the scammers are OnlyFans girls. And then on the dude side, I keep hearing they're crypto. Like, hey, let me teach you crypto. Send me some money.
Okay.
So be on the lookout.
Okay.
Just saying.
So that was over. Done.
That's over.
Done.
That was last year.
Yep.
Now where are we at
Finally
now?
started dating, like, I don't know, August, September last
summertime.
year. Yeah, like something like somewhere.
Well, towards the end of summer.
Yeah, toward the end of the year, like started dating.
Yeah, never want to date during the
so
summer. I'm a big fan against dating during the summer because it's like, you're going to miss some opportunities.
Yeah. So my friends are like, try a dating app. And I was like, no. Yeah. So I hesitated for a while. And then finally I was like, all right.
Right. As we all do.
Yeah. So met this guy, went on a date, like started talking like on a Sunday. The next morning, like had a phone conversation, which is different from like that texting for several days.
Yeah,
right?
So that's moving. It's progressing pretty quick.
Yeah, and he said, do you want to have dinner tonight? And I'm like,
boom.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yes, buy me dinner. That's great.
Right, like sounds halfway normal, right?
Yeah, so we go to dinner, and the conversation was great. It flowed great. Like, just so easy. We had a lot in common.
Boom. Sounds like a winner.
Yeah, it was like great. We left there. We went bowling, and
Damn.
It was like the best date.
2 in 1 day.
Yeah.
That turned into a dinner and bowling.
It turned into dinner and bowling. Yeah.
That normally don't happen.
Yeah.
Normally
so
it's
then,
like dinners over here, like this weird, awkward, like, no, I can't ask to come home with you on the first night.
No.
Yeah.
So then date number 1 turned into date number 2 the next day.
Damn.
Yep. And then date number 3 was the next day.
So now y'all are just back to back to back every day.
Yeah, and
every day,
on
every
day
day.
3, he met my family. Yeah, super fast. Woo. Horrible mistake. Woo. We'll never ever do that again.
Right? I'm like, hold on. Where's the, sounds like a cliffhanger coming here.
Yeah.
So that's probably where it started going bad.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No, so then there was date 4 the next day. And then date 5 was like that Saturday.
This sounds
it's like the first date that never ended.
Right, I was going to say, I was like, this sounds like a new reality show we could put together of like how many dates you can go on in a row, like back to back. Like
yeah, but everyone was like better than the next one, and it was great. And like we're having a great time, promising. And we were connecting and all this, and so that went on for just about a month. And I was on the phone with him on the way to work one morning, and I got a Facebook message.
Oh man, here it comes. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. And the message says, "Hey, I want to know what you're doing with my fiance."
Damn it, man.
Oh, man. So, like, this man has been staying at my house. And he's met my family. We're doing all these things together. And he's hiding a girlfriend, not girlfriend, fiance, not fiance. I don't know what she is.
Yeah, who knows what she is?
At this point, I still don't even know. Like, he says she's lying. She says he's lying.
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm just like, leave me out of it.
Right. I don't want to play this game no more.
Yeah.
I'm tapping out.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the dinners.
Yeah.
At that point. Yeah, it's like whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like, I don't know. It's funny to hear people say this type of thing, but I'm one of those people where like, especially as a guy, it's a little different for females, but if a girl was like, hey, I'm married, but I want to fuck you on the side and like take you out and have dates and things, I might say yes. Maybe. Just depends on how cool she is and stuff.
Yeah.
Girls, I don't feel like y'all are going to do that. If he would have told you he was married, like, after those 7 days of dates, would you have been like, you know what, cool, we can hang out?
Well, his cover story was, and I say cover story because I really don't know what the truth is.
Right.
He said that they had broken up and that's why he was dating and she just hasn't moved out yet. So I
love those.
I actually believed it for a little while.
Bought it for a minute.
Yeah, and until like I didn't, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're like, you know what, I just don't feel right anymore.
Yeah.
I've had those. I had one back in the day in my 20s. She was older and was going through a divorce supposedly, but they were still living together. But of course they weren't sleeping together because, I mean, no one does that when they're still married and living together, right? So there was that. And then she ended up being crazy, and I was like, see why he wants a divorce. But, you know, hey, I was proud. She finally left him after me, and I was like, well, you know, I helped you do that. So there's that, right?
Nice.
I don't know. It goes back to that theory of if I take you from someone, the next person can take you from me too.
Yeah.
So I always think back to that of like where...
Yeah, like if it started
like that...
Yeah, it's probably going to end like that too.
It's probably going to end like that too. Like they're always like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit.
Yeah. Well, if he had been like upfront, like, so say that was legit, like what the situation was.
Right.
And if you'd been like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, my ex and I broke up, she's still living there, but she's
then it could have been believable.
Yeah, like, be honest and upfront about it. But, like, when you find out about it a month later from the girl, then it's a lot less believable.
Right, because I mean, girls do lie.
And then when you're like, oh, I'm packing her stuff and moving her, and it takes you like another month to do that, like, come on.
Yeah.
My sister can pack up a whole house in like 4 hours, so I know better.
Right. Well, I feel like any pissed off woman can. You know what I mean? I feel like a mad woman can pack a whole house in like a day. Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. And probably throw half your shit in the yard while she's at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And break a bunch of shit and just have a whole field day with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't believe that either. I mean, you know, there's just so many people playing that game too. Like, oh yeah, we just live together for the kids. We sleep in different rooms, and oh yeah, we're breaking up, and then they go back to them, and then they break up, and they're on Tinder fucking every 3 months.
But he was love bombing me the whole time.
Hate that shit. Well, of course he was, because now I'm sitting there thinking back on it. Before I even knew where I was going, I was like, man, this day after day shit is kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever thought about wanting to go out with someone every day.
Yeah.
In like the peak of any of my situations. So that one kind of makes you wonder, like, yeah.
It was tough though. I'm not gonna lie. So it was tough because the sex was great.
See, there it is, right? There it is.
Yeah.
And then it sounds like it was there.
Now you're like sucked in, and then you're like believe anything.
Yeah, because when you get
lesson learned.
When you get dickmatized,
Dick Dazzle.
Dick Dazzle.
Yeah.
You're like, whatever you say, babe.
Yeah.
Just fuck me good.
Yeah. So not doing that anymore.
Yeah. So where are we at now? You're back to the drawing board.
Yeah. I actually have met someone.
Okay.
We're taking things slow.
That sounds pretty good idea.
Yeah. Sounds like the mature thing to do after everything I've been through.
After what you've just told us, feels like a good move. Mm-hmm. Feels like a good move. What's taking it slow look like though? What's your thoughts on how that plays out?
We been on like 4 dates and just there's not any sexual nothing
yet on that front.
no dick dazzling, just like getting to know each other, genuinely getting to know each other.
No spending the night type shit.
No sleepovers.
See, I don't do so, and I'm one of those people where like, look, if we're not having sex, you're not sleeping over. We're just not. Because what's the point to even put ourselves in that? Like,
I mean, everyone loves a good cuddle.
I do after sex. After sex.
Okay.
Or maybe during the day for a nap. No, they're still probably going to want to go somewhere else with that too. Yeah, if we're not having sex, I just assume not have sleepovers. And girls will be like, I've got plenty of guy friends that spend the night and we cuddle and nothing happens. And I'm like,
yeah, right.
I was like, first of all, do not believe that. I might believe you're not sleeping with him now. But at some point you did. Mm-hmm. And he's sleeping over to get back to that point again.
Yeah, unless he's gay, that's not happening.
Right. And even then, let's be real. No, I don't believe it. Because I think everyone, even like full-blown gay people, still have thoughts of the opposite sex.
I don't know.
I don't either. They say they don't. I do have some full-blown gay ones. But most of the full-blown gay friends I have, they're like, yeah, I slept with a girl before when I was trying to figure it out. I don't do it anymore, but I have. And I'm like, okay.
Like, don't do it anymore. Like, I don't smoke anymore.
Right. It's like, I don't smoke anymore, but I kind of like it. Every now and then I get down like that.
No, I mean, that's
Sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know. It sounds like you've had a journey.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to be really cautious, and I don't want to get hurt, and he's in a spot where he has been hurt and doesn't want to be hurt either, and I don't want to hurt anybody. So
those are hard too, because I feel like two people tippy-toeing, like who's leading? You know what I mean? Like who's leading the charge?
I don't know.
That's where it gets tricky. It's like, all right, now both of us are like standoffish.
I think it might have been me.
Yeah.
I think it might be me.
Yeah, you probably should grab a hold of that.
I leaned in for a kiss.
Oh, well then yeah. See, I love that too. I love when girls like make that first move, because I am that guy where I'm like, don't hurt me. You're cute, but don't hurt me. Yeah, I get scared. I'm like, you're too cute to even like me. You're gonna hurt my feelings. So yeah, ladies, don't be afraid to be aggressive and take the lead. I mean, girls are more masculine nowadays anyway, so it's like, might as well go ahead and take the charge in the relationships too. Well, and then think about it, looking back in relationships, like if you would have took charge, things might have turned out different.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Because guys, we're not good at leading relationships.
Yeah.
Even though everybody's like, the man's supposed to lead, and I'm like, is he though? Because
But where are the rules? Like, that
I don't know.
says that?
They keep saying there's all these fucking rules. Some will tell you it's in the Bible that men are the leaders and the providers, and I don't know. I'm not a Bible scripture quoter. I'm sure there is something in there about men versus women and all the things.
Yeah.
But then I feel like fast forward through all the times.
Yeah.
And all the
like when
women power, men power, and all the things.
They didn't know about Tinder and
they didn't know what was coming.
Right?
They didn't know what was coming. Yeah. They didn't know a fucking woman would make an app called Bumble where the women got to respond first. I still don't get that shit. Like, yeah, dating apps are a joke. It's
They're tough, but definitely tough. They're awful.
Tough. I posted one of those like quote videos last night where this dude was doing research and he was like, men get 100 in 1,000 matches. So for every 1,000, we get 100. Whereas you guys are like way more. I forget what his number was. I got caught up on that because I was like, that's about right. I swipe a lot and I don't get a lot. And I'm like, I'm not the hottest thing in the world, but I'm not like dog ugly either. So yeah. I don't know what's going on there.
So I was watching it thinking, oh God, thank God I don't have to swipe anymore.
Thank God. Somewhere out there, like somebody's fingers jacked up from swiping.
Yeah.
We're going to start hearing stories of it.
Yeah.
Like carpal tunnel from swiping or something.
Yeah, well I decided that like if this doesn't like turn into...
What are you going to do after this one?
If it doesn't turn into like a relationship or something,
right.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm just going to like take a break and
let it happen organically.
Yeah, like...
I've been hearing this theory where people are like, I just let shit happen organically now. And I'm like, I'm too impatient for organic.
I mean, I get that. And
I get it, and it sounds good in theory, but that would mean I'd have to go out the house.
Yeah.
And go look for people. Mm-hmm. And I'm always like, so where am I hunting? Where's the hunting grounds?
Not at the bar.
Definitely not at the bar.
Not at the bar.
Can't even find good hookups there anymore. It's tapped out. It's fucking tapped out. Don't even go to the bar looking for a hookup. Yeah, so then everybody's always like, well, you know, you can meet women at the grocery store. I'm like, I just feel creepy hanging out in the fucking fresh fruit aisle waiting on a cute chick to come through.
Yeah, over there looking at the sausage.
Right.
Like, hey, can I get your number?
Can I help you with that? I got some sausage. I got a real one, and then next thing you know, security's coming to get me.
Yeah, then you're creepy.
Now I'm a creeper.
You're giving somebody rapey vibes.
Right, so I'm like, I don't know how you organically just strike up something in the grocery store, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean...
Some people are good at it. Some people are actually good at that shit. I've got guy friends that are like, yeah, man, I met her at Starbucks. And I'm like...
Nice.
Cool. What'd you do? Buy her coffee? I don't know.
Well, I will say, if somebody was at Starbucks and they bought me a coffee and then...
yeah, it's fucking $10 coffee.
Yeah, right? I'd be like, okay.
Some cute, decent-looking dude comes up and like, you know what? I got her coffee. Hey, what's your name? Like...
Yeah, I would be down for that.
I might have to try that one. Nobody take my idea, man. I mean, there is 50 million Starbucks, so I guess I'll be
then the story would be like, it all started with a $7 coffee.
Right. That's a good story. Paid it forward, and she just thought it was cute. Mm-hmm. Now we're married. About to be divorced.
Number 9.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10.
All right. Well, shoot. It's getting to be about that time. So I guess I always like to wrap things up with like, you know, give advice to others. Going through your dating process. And it's funny, I always do this shit like we have any successful fucking relationships. I just realized that just now. I'm like, I'm about to get her to tell people advice, and she's still working on it.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you one piece of advice. So
yeah,
the last like train wreck relationship that I had when he was love bombing me, my family was like, you know, they could tell something was going on.
They felt it, and you ignored it,
and I ignored it. So I would just say that listen to the people around you, because sometimes you have rose-colored glasses and you can't see what's going on.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, because normally, like, when we go back to our inner circle after these relationships, they're normally like, well, we tried to have conversations with you and you just weren't having it. Well, you know, no one knew you were going to get dick dazzled. You know, there's that. But yeah, I think that's good advice. And just slow down.
Yes. Slow down. Take your time.
Everything else is moving.
It's not a race.
It's really not a race to see who can get divorced first. because that's what's going to happen.
Or how many times.
Right, or how many times you can get divorced before you die. I don't think there's any prize at the end of that road. If there is, someone please send me more info. I'm not participating, but it'd be good content. You know what I mean? But I just feel like we're going so fast in everything else in our fucking life. Do we got to go fast with relationships too?
Well, it doesn't have to be like 0 to 60 either. Like it should really be slow so you can enjoy it.
Right. Well, because let's be real, when the honeymoon phase wears off and everybody takes their mask off, it's shit for the most part. It's like, oh, damn, that was fun. Mm-hmm. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Then
take your time and get to know them throughout the process, and can communicate. Then
I always say communication, and I always like to preach like be authentic. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't like fucking football and he wants to watch football, then let him go watch football by himself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't want to go do shit I don't want to do just because you're hot. Like hell with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like let people have their own shit and do their own things. Mm-hmm. We don't gotta be there involved in every little thing.
Yeah, no cameras and no joint checking.
Definitely no joint checking and no cameras in the living room, bedroom, bathroom. Like I treat it like a store, right? There's no bathroom cameras supposedly.
No, that's weird.
You know what I mean? Like I don't go to people's houses and like, hey, you're on camera, just so you know. So yeah, I could go down that rabbit hole and just find all kinds of red flags with that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
I had fun.
I had a great time.
It was a good time, and it's funny. I had to talk you into it like for a month.
Well,
I don't know.
I thought about it, and then I had to think about it.
Yeah, it's not that. See, she's testament. It's not that bad. Mm-mm. I don't get you guys on here and like try to expose your darkest secrets.
I was really nervous though.
Yeah.
Because but I did feel like this could be like therapeutic and empowering.
And that's that
was what made me decide to finally just be like, okay, I'll do it.
And that is kind of the point of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a therapist, but like I feel like this turns into a therapy session. And I feel like when we walk away, even me as like the host, even just comparing notes and war stories, when I'm done with these, I'm like, man, so I wasn't the only one. You know what I mean?
No, and that's the thing too, like people listening to
that's really what I want them to hear is like your shit's not that bad. Yeah. Somewhere someone's about to be on their 10th marriage.
Yeah.
So like don't ever think you're alone or...
I wonder what dating app they're using.
I don't know. I kind of want it, but then I don't.
Or if they're finding these people organically, please let us know.
Yes, I'm definitely reaching out to my friend. Like, dude, sorry if you didn't want that story told. No one knows. Everyone just knows there's some woman somewhere out there that's been married 9 times. So, and that's what I tell everybody else too, because I have people hit me up all the time like, why'd you have to carry me on the podcast? And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, you told a story about us. And I'm like, no one knows but you.
Yeah.
So what's the big deal?
Yeah.
It's really not a big deal. Because I'm always like, yeah, this one girl.
What one girl? There's a lot of one girls.
Exactly. Could be anybody. I don't even say this one time in Fredericksburg. I'm just like, this girl. Like, this relationship, this experience. But people get bent out of shape about it. I'm like, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. It just leads me to believe that, like,
I mean, this is the truth. Tell your truth.
Right. You know it's true, and it shouldn't bother you, and you should be able to reflect on it.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, you should be able to go, okay, I made Marcus feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's the advice I got before I got here. Like, on the way here, I was on the phone with the guy that I'm seeing. He just said, tell your truth.
Yeah, just tell your truth.
Yeah.
They've always taught us growing up, like, the truth will set us free, and I believe it. Even when it doesn't, it does, because it's like you get it off your chest.
Yeah.
And it's gone. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right, till next time, Dating Detours podcast. That's another episode of Dating Detours. If you've got a story from the wild world of dating apps or real life heartbreaks, we want to hear it. Share your story or book your guest spot at datingdetours.com. And remember, love's confusing, but the stories are always worth it.